Coming back, the fitness industry is getting pretty strong. More than 71 million people in the U.S. used health clubs last year, and profits are up 8%, but competition is heating up too. Not only are there countless gym chains, but we've seen huge growth in boutique services like SoulCycle, Barry's Boot Camp, and upcoming IPO Peloton. In the middle of all this, Planet Fitness is flexing some serious muscle. The stock's up 25% this year, despite worries about the economy. Jefferies has called the company recession-resistant. Joining us now is the CEO, Chris Rondeau. Really fascinating business model, mostly on, obviously, the membership dues from all of your locations. Do you see any slowdown, any signs of a nervous consumer out there?
No, things are going really great for us. And we keep selling memberships every day. We have 14 million members today, growing each year. On 30 million, we're almost 20% of the industry today with our member base. So we went public just 4 years ago last month with 7 million members. So that flywheel just keeps spinning. And a lot of it comes down to our marketing flywheel that I talk about a lot.
And so how much is marketing? Because we see you guys are splashed everywhere. You're ubiquitous, and I'm sure that's important to staying, first of mind in a competitive landscape. My membership dues, how much of that's going to marketing?
Yeah, so 9% of every membership dollar goes back into marketing. So if you think about every day, every incremental member, 9% goes back into marketing to fuel tomorrow's joins. And 2% comes in national, which allows us to do like New Year's Eve, Times Square with one of the official sponsors. And 7% is spent locally, like billboards, postcards, and local radio.
What's important to know about your business, though, from an investor standpoint, is that you don't actually operate the clubs. You have franchisees, correct?
Yes.
And so how exactly are you making your money?
Yeah, so we have franchisees in our system now. And today, we grow with only our existing franchisees. We're franchising for 17 years, and we have great seasoned operators that are really passionate about the business and they know the playbook. So the average franchisee has about 15 or 20 stores today.
Which is a lot. I mean, especially if these stores required $1 million or $2 million of investment to open. You're saying they have 15 or 20 locations?
Yeah, about $2 million investment, about a 1.9 million AUV, unit volume in sales. And
That's annually.
Yeah, and make about a 35 to 40% EBITDA margin on that.
Wow. Sounds pretty good to a lot of investors.
Yeah, I hear that a lot on the street, actually.
In terms of price sensitivity, we are hearing that consumers don't want to pay higher prices for a variety of reasons. How important is that membership fee and where you have it set?
Yeah, so we invented this membership model back in the 90s. I've been here for 26 years now. We started 27 years ago with a $10 membership. And really what it was is getting the first timer off the couch, a casual gym user. 80% of the U.S. population doesn't have a gym membership.
But you started this how long ago at $10 and that's still $10?
Yes, yeah, even in Manhattan, in Atlantic City, in Arkansas. Right?
How big can you get?
We have a unit potential of 4,000 domestically. We're at 1,800 today. We're on pace to break 2,000 in the month of December this year. So it's an exciting year for us.
There's a lot of talk about Peloton and SoulCycle.
Yeah.
I mean, how much is that a competition for you?
Very different customer. I like that it's just in the media. I think just general exposure to fitness and wellness gets people curious to give it a shot. I think at $10 a month with us, it's probably the perfect place to start.
But in terms of investors, are you worried that your investor base will say, I want to invest in Peloton, maybe not Planet Fitness? It's a competitor in terms of attention that way.
Maybe. I think this whole wellness category is invested for everybody. I mean, I think there's many customers that people go after. They're a very different customer. They mess with their price points and the clientele they go after. And it's almost like they're going after the same 20% that the Orange Theories and the LA Fitnesses and everybody else is going after. We're going after the 80% that, in some ways, is kind of neglected. Nobody's giving them the right resources, the price point, and the equipment that's for them.
How many times do you work out a week?
Depends on if I'm traveling or not, but it's say 4 to 5.
Pretty good.
At Planet Fitness?
Yeah.
Not Kelly, obviously.
Oh, Black Card, I go to all of them.
Chris, thanks very much.
Thanks for having me. I
Chris
appreciate it.
Rondeau.
All right. Thank you for watching Power Lunch.
Closing bell starts right now.